Sometimes it only takes one simple photo to remind everyone that family has a way of healing hearts. And that's exactly what happened when Coi Leray shared an adorable moment featuring her father, Benzino, and her baby daughter, Miyoco. There were no flashy headlines, no dramatic announcements, and no elaborate photo shoot, just one genuine family moment. And somehow, that was enough to melt the internet. If you followed Coi Leray's journey over the years, then you already know her relationship with Benzino has been anything but simple. Their father-daughter bond has seen public disagreements, painful interviews, emotional conversations, and periods where fans wondered if they would ever truly reconnect. For a long time, their relationship became part of the public conversation. Sometimes people took sides, sometimes people criticized, sometimes people simply hoped things would eventually get better. Now, it looks like life may be writing a different chapter. Recently, Coi shared an incredibly heartwarming photo on social media. In the picture, little Miyoco is spending quality time with her grandfather, Benzino. The adorable toddler is standing proudly with a green ball in her hands, looking completely comfortable while enjoying the moment. Meanwhile, Benzino is sitting nearby with the kind of smile only a proud grandfather can have. It isn't a smile for the cameras. It isn't a pose. It's the smile of someone soaking in a beautiful family memory. Coi kept the caption simple. She wrote, "Grandpa's baby, red heart." Sometimes those two words say everything. The post immediately grabbed fans' attention and quickly spread across social media, with thousands of people reacting to the touching family moment. What really stood out wasn't just the photo itself, it was the emotion behind it. People who have watched Coi grow from a rising rapper into a successful artist and now into motherhood couldn't help but notice how much her life has changed. Motherhood has brought out a softer side of Coi. Over the past year, fans have watched her proudly share little moments with Miyoco, from playful beach days to sweet family updates. Every post seems to reveal another piece of the happiness she's found as a mom. And this latest photo may have become one of the most meaningful yet. The Shade Room shared the image, and almost instantly the comment section filled with love. Many people weren't focused on celebrity drama. Instead, they were celebrating family. One person wrote that they were happy to see Coi and her father rebuilding their relationship. Another said there's no love quite like the love grandparents have for their grandchildren. Others simply described the moment with one word: growth. That seemed to be the overwhelming feeling: growth, healing, grace, and second chances. Family relationships aren't always perfect. Sometimes they're complicated. Sometimes people say things they wish they could take back. Sometimes distance grows between people who still love each other. But every now and then, life creates an opportunity to reconnect, and children often become that bridge. Watching a parent become a grandparent can completely change the dynamic of a family. Many fans admitted this photo reminded them of their own experiences. Some said seeing their parents love their own children helped heal old wounds. Others shared that becoming parents themselves gave them a brand new understanding of the sacrifices their own parents made. That's why this photo resonated with so many people. It wasn't just about celebrities, it felt relatable. Interestingly, Benzino had already spoken about becoming a grandfather before Miyoco was born. Back when Coi announced her pregnancy, he shared that he hoped becoming a mother might bring new understanding to their relationship. He also made it clear that whatever differences existed between him and Coi, he never wanted those issues to affect his relationship with his grandchild. He said he wanted to be present, he wanted to love his granddaughter, and he wanted to be the best grandfather he could possibly be. At the time, many people wondered whether those hopes would actually become reality. Now, seeing this photo, it appears that dream may finally be unfolding. There was something especially touching about Benzino's expression. You could almost feel the pride. Grandparents often describe that kind of love as something completely different. It's unconditional, it's joyful, it's peaceful. And judging by the smile on his face, he seemed completely overwhelmed with happiness. Of course, fans couldn't stop talking about little Miyoco either. People have absolutely fallen in love with her ever since Coi began sharing small glimpses of her life. Many joked that she's growing so fast. Others couldn't believe how much personality she already has. Several fans even pointed out that they could see family resemblance between Miyoco and her grandfather. Whether they were comparing smiles, expressions, or little facial features, people couldn't stop making sweet observations. Coi herself has been embracing motherhood with incredible openness. While continuing her music career, she's also shown fans that family remains one of her biggest priorities. She shared quiet moments, funny parenting experiences, and plenty of adorable updates that remind everyone she's navigating this new chapter just like millions of other moms. The difference is, she's doing it while the whole world watches. That can't be easy. Yet she continues sharing genuine moments instead of trying to create a perfect image, and fans appreciate that honesty. One beautiful thing about social media is that every once in a while it stops focusing on conflict. Instead, it celebrates connection. This was one of those moments. People weren't arguing, they weren't debating, they were simply smiling together. In a world filled with constant headlines and negativity, a happy family photo became exactly what many people needed to see. Sometimes healing doesn't happen with one big conversation. Sometimes it begins with one picture, one smile, one hug, one grandfather holding a grandchild, one daughter deciding to share that moment with the world. That's why this story has touched so many hearts. It's bigger than celebrity news. It's about forgiveness, growth, family, and the possibility that relationships can evolve even after difficult seasons. As little Miyoco continues growing, she'll be able to look back at these moments and see something truly special. Not just photos, not just memories, but evidence that love has a remarkable way of finding its way home. And if the overwhelming reaction from fans is any indication, people everywhere are rooting for this family to keep writing happier chapters together. Because sometimes the sweetest stories don't need dramatic headlines. They simply need one proud grandfather, one loving mother, one smiling little girl, and a photo that reminds all of us how powerful family can truly be.